Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your destination for real talk, real with real professionals about real things in the emotional wellness of every aspect of your life, love, relationships, and business for your mind, body, and soul. And I am your host, Edna J. White, your life purpose coach, public speaker, and instructor to those who are stuck to be empowered in their life, love, and business. I am a change agent and a 360 thinker with over a decade of experience helping people and organizations build resilience and thrive through trauma. So let's welcome today's guest, Myrna Fee Agsaulio.
Hello. It's nice to be with you today.
Thank you.
My name is Mirna Fe Agsaulio.
I said that. I said I'm not gonna try to not damage it, but hey, I'm learning like everyone else, Yeah.
Right.
But I'm glad that you.
Everyone's having a problem with my name.
Well, it puts a spin on the tongue, So come on.
It's okay. No problem.
It's a great spin on the tongue. So I will say Myrna. And, I'm going to stay away from the last name because I don't want to demolish it. Because I'm sure it has such a great and a rich history, right? I know that. I know it does.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, welcome. And tell us a little bit about your business.
Oh, well, initially I have a kennel, a dog breeding business. I've been in it for about 10 years, last October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you say camel and
Kennel, dog breeding business.
Oh, a kennel and dog breeding? Oh, well, you're gonna get the favor of all of the people in New York here because I have a small
Really?
dog myself, and since the pandemic people have been getting dogs as companions, so
Right.
people are going to love what you have to say today. So what is the name of your business?
Yes, I call it Velo Bebes Kennel.
Oh,
It's kind of French for furry babies.
Furry Babies Kennel. Well, that's our pups here in New York, right, audience? That's our pups.
Yeah, because I consider my dogs as my babies. They're family to me. They're just like my kids. My daughter even is jealous most times. He's just always asking me, why do you always have to be with the dogs? I'm your baby. They're not your baby.
I sense a little bit of jealousy from the daughter.
Right. She's a jealous big kid,
Yes.
She's always asking for my attention because she's my only daughter because I'm a single mom.
Of course. So how do you show up in the world in your business? How do you show up?
I have my own page, so I manage it through my own page. I do manual lead generation through the Facebook groups. I have my own Facebook group as well. I've grown it to up to 12,000 members from within a year, and have managed other groups as well. So that's where I get my clients, and people already know me. So I get my clients through referral. It's easy because
Right.
when you have good customer service skills plus you have quality puppies, then people would often refer you. So word of mouth, I get my clients through that. Then I have reviews in my page, and that's it.
Okay. So
But that's
what
just
made you
that's just one of my businesses. The
Oh,
other
okay.
I started last year is the cattery. So aside from my dogs, my daughter is a cat person, so I
Okay.
decided that I put her own cattery as well. So yeah,
okay. So you have your expertise is in pets. Huh. And what part of what area do you cover? Do you cover New York, USA, international?
No, just here in the Philippines.
In the Philippines. Okay, okay.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I've been told that I could do it also abroad, like, ship it. But I don't know, for now I'm not sure if that's possible because of the pandemic.
right, right.
But yeah, some clients would ask, even if they're abroad, they said, I'm not yet into that. But some other competitors do that.
Okay. So,
Mm.
okay, so I know that when you're starting this type of business, right? There's always something that somebody says that's like not true, or that's false, or that's just not the way it is. What are one of the common myths, as it were, about your profession that you want to debunk or tell someone that it's not really what it is?
Uh, People would often tell me it's too much work. That
Ah.
it's Kiss it is. It's already too much of work. Uh, I know you have one dog, and I used to have 35 dogs.
Whew.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now I only have about 10
Right.
because I had to sell some of them, especially the big ones, when I was diagnosed with the spinal condition.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't allowed anymore to actually have this kind of business, but I maintained the smaller ones because the big ones would often want to let me carry them like my
Oh
bulldogs.
Lord.
You know how a bulldog is, like
Yes.
so big, the
Chunky, the chunky
retriever.
dog. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those retriever and all the hush puppies as well.
Oh yeah.
They're so big, and they would like feel like they're my baby. So when they see me, they would topple me down.
Yeah.
So I had to maintain the small ones like the Shih Tzu, the Mini Pin,
Okay.
the Chihuahua, the Maltese, the
Okay.
small ones.
The
So I
small
only
ones,
have
yeah.
10 now.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Well, at least you
And
can
that's what they
carry
told
them.
me also, that people often tell me also that you're spending too much more than you're earning. But it's the other way around. Yeah, it would seem like that, but when you've already rehomed your dogs, you're just like a one-time millionaire.
Right.
Exaggeration, because like a puppy would cost a lot. So if the puppies I mean if the dam would give birth to eight, like my one of my dams would often do, then you're lucky enough if you've sold it, like it's here in the Philippines, the price is quite cheaper than there in your country. So here
Mm-hmm.
it would be around 15 to 20,000 pesos. So if you have eight, you multiply that, then that's a big money, of course. And I used to
Right.
have 35, so you can imagine that,
Right.
But because it's all of the work that it's being done, breeding and all that.
Right.
That's
Right.
why they're discouraging me about it. But it's better than having a bakery. I used to have my own bake shop because
Right.
I'm a baker too.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got employed as a university professor, I couldn't give too much time. So the monitoring aspect is gone,
Mm-hmm.
and it didn't work out well. So the staff weren't reliable enough when I'm out the shop. So, money
Yeah.
wise, and the tasks that are supposed to be done are not being done because I was in the university from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, it wasn't working that well. So I gave up. And this kennel, it was okay even if I just have one assistant, kennel assistant,
Right.
because you don't really have to be with them 24
Right.
hours, even if you're the boss. It's just a kennel assistant that should be there. Then the money, the financial aspect, all money will only be, no, coursed through me or through my online bank, or that
Right.
kind of thing. Yeah, so
So what
I
you're
don't have
telling
any
me
problems.
basically is there's a lot to this entrepreneurial process of your business, and it has a lot of arms to it. And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hear that
Yes.
you hired an assistant, and that's very good information because a lot of time as women in business, we often take on a whole lot, and we really
Yeah.
shouldn't. We really
Especially
shouldn't.
in my case, I'm a single mom. So I have to function as a mom as well, aside from my work at the university
Yeah.
and this kind of business. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I had to have an assistant to do all the other tasks that, especially when I had this condition already that I couldn't bend, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't carry, and all that. So I really had to have an assistant.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the one of the
And then,
biggest? What are the one of
yeah.
the best resources that helped you when you first started this business years ago? What was one of the best resources that helped you?
Oh, the Google.
Ah, tell us how that
Uh-huh.
works.
Well, initially, I put up this business because I'm really a pet lover, especially a dog lover. And then my aunt,
Mm-hmm.
who is also a pet lover, was the first mentor I had. So she taught me the basics. And then some breeder also from here in my locality. He was a shooter for my dams, and shooter. We call it shooter because they take charge of the stud who will have to mate with the dam.
Okay. All
Who
right.
doesn't know? Yeah, sometimes the new dams, first timer dams, wouldn't know how to do it. Even the first timers,
Oh, I see. I
the
see.
male ones,
Right. I
wouldn't know
see.
how to do it. So we need to have a shooter to guide them. So that shooter became my friend, and he also taught me everything. Plus, I
Nice.
had to do some Googling and research and read a lot about it. And now I'm the one also mentoring the new breeders, especially those clients that have bought from me who also want to be a breeder and make a business out of it. I teach them everything. So I've become a mentor as well for them.
Nice. So I'm hearing that your business is developing and you're learning different parts of the business where you never
Mhm.
started before because of
Yes,
changes you had to make. That's nice. Very nice.
right.
Right. Okay.
Yes, but because of this pandemic, I recently launched a digital marketing agency because I'm trying to think of being a full-time entrepreneur,
Uh huh.
thinking it over. Yes, because with my condition right now, I'm not sure if I can still go back to work site because I have to, you know, um, take it easy.
Uh huh.
I cannot sit, yeah, I cannot sit for a long time because then my back would be too painful.
Right.
Then the will trigger the pain in my sciatic nerve as well. So my left leg would be in pain as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. I tried to launch this digital marketing agency, which assists brands and personal brands. So business and personal brands to launch their businesses or career online.
Okay.
That's it. I'm more of a brand strategist than I have intern. I mean, I have people with me. I have a team with me who will take charge of the social media management and all that needs to be focused with for a business to thrive in the online.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
it's
So like a
it's
social
it's more
media. Right.
practical now to have it online.
Mm-hmm. You're
Yeah.
really a serialpreneur because I've heard I now hear three businesses. How do you manage those three businesses and get the best out of one?
I with in terms with time management, I've been trained family. We were born with a silver spoon, so
Mm-hmm. So how do you manage that though?
Yeah.
being an entrepreneur, sometimes you have so much in one business that
Hmm.
we dare go over
Yeah.
and open up another one. How do you, with three things that are those three things that are going on just right now? Because it would seem to me that one would suffer even with time management, or someone would suffer, like your daughters being jealous, something would kind of be
I
off.
I explained to her.
Yeah, how do you manage that?
I have, I some kind of monitoring calendar and all that. So,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm monitor my people, of course. So that's how I manage it.
Okay.
I Yeah, I know when to prioritize things
Mm-hmm.
because that's how I've been doing it ever since.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. And
Okay.
some, of course, on when you're online, you can do it even if you're resting. So
Right.
I can
Right.
still rest and still monitoring the business.
Right.
So
Okay.
even if I'm lying down watching the K drama with my daughter as
Mm-hmm.
our bonding moment, I can still do it.
Okay. Okay,
Mhm.
good. So time management is very important, and keeping the dates, everything in
Mhm.
order. Okay. So
Yeah.
how
Right.
can, for the business that you want to do, which is, it sounds like you want to do the online business more so than um, you know, um, reaching out to me, who's in New York and you're in the Philippines. The online business is the one that you want to broadcast to the world, right?
Right.
So tell me,
Yeah.
how can people get in touch with you about that particular business? What's the name of that business?
A prolific crew trying to finish the website because
Okay,
I'm
what
the
is it?
one
I'm
to do
sorry.
it as well.
I'm sorry. You broke up for a moment. What is it?
Prolific Creatives.
Prolific Creatives. All right, audience, you heard that.
Creatives.
Okay, you heard that, right? So look for her. Where can you find? Where can they find you? Your website, your Facebook page. Where can they find it and look for you?
Yeah, I have it in IG. I have it in a Facebook page, and the website is still in the works, so it's gonna be launched by December or at the end of this month.
Oh, a launch party! Yay! So we're
Yeah,
gonna have a
because
launch
I just
party.
started it this month.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I just open it in the public this month. I
Okay.
used to do it already for the past months, but it's just referral. So I decided to put it up in big scale.
Yeah, and broadcast it out to everyone. Wonderful.
Yeah,
Okay, so
right.
Myrna's going to give me all the information to get in touch with her regarding this new social media marketing company that she has that's going to be launching next month. So we want to find something out about you. Me and the audience want to find out who you're about, because now we heard about your three businesses and your daughter. We can't forget her and your daughter. So what's the
Yeah,
most, and now we know that the most important person is your daughter in your life, even though the,
right.
the, the dogs kind of give a little bit of love to you, right?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
so we know that. So if you could have a billboard with anything on it, what would it be and why?
Me and my daughter and my dogs.
Ah. Well, we know why you're going to
Yeah.
say that. Well, at least your daughter would say, you were first, she was second, dogs were third. So she's happy. She's happy.
Yeah, but if she will be listening right now, she would know, why are the dogs there?
Yeah, you know what? She might just say that. How old is she, by the way?
She's 18, but she's
Oh,
still my
yeah.
baby.
She's not your baby no more. She's telling you like it is, mom.
Yeah, but then maybe because she doesn't have a boyfriend and she
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have an interest other than that,
Yeah.
she's more focused on her studies and taking care of me, especially,
Yeah. What's
you
going on
know.
with you? Correct. Okay, so
So that's it.
what would you pick for your last meal?
Hmm. Interesting. Haven't thought about that, because when I was at the hospital, but the day before, I mean, yeah, the night before my operation, because
Hmm.
nothing is sure during the operation, so I didn't expect to wake up
Right,
actually.
right.
But but what I asked my daughter is just my favorite Jollibee meal.
Which and what was that? What was the meal?
It's burger steak with a
Okay.
chicken burger steak.
Uh huh.
Ah, yeah.
That's all. Okay. Yeah.
It's just a simple meal. I mean, like that was all I could think of
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we were not really ready for prepared for the operation,
Right.
and
Right.
financially everything was down that time. So,
So
but if you ask me now,
yeah.
well, I would have a feast.
You would have a feast, a big
Uh-huh.
feast.
And like I would
Oh my goodness.
all my friends,
Mhm.
and I would tell them to, if I'll be gone by tomorrow, I wouldn't want you to cry.
Right. Right. But we'd have a great
I
feast.
would want you, yeah, I would give them a great feast, and I would
Right.
tell them, I would ask them to be happy and think of everything that good that I've been doing
Right.
for them, not the bad
Yeah.
one. So that's what I gotta do.
Great. That's so sweet. That's really sweet of you. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, audience, listen. We've gotten food for thought now. We've got this multitasker here. Myrna got all these businesses, a cattery, she's got a kennel, but she's really now focusing on this new online business and getting it launched to the world. Now, what I'm really getting out of this is sometimes life will change and you have to be willing to change with it. As a business owner, sometimes your business may start off like Myrna's did, all dogs. And then something in life changes and you have to think quick. You got to be on your feet to think quick and switch and convert to what's going on in your life and in the world itself. So Myrna is a very proficient at that. I thank you for that because that's a great lesson for the business women to learn. What is your
Yeah.
best tip you can share with other women in business? What's your best tip?
Well, you need to be relevant every
Ooh,
time, all the
ooh,
time. You need
ooh.
to focus on what you can do, not on what you cannot do. So that's what pushed me to put up this online business. Since it's pandemic, I've realized that if it's an online business, it's not going to be affected whether myself, and it makes my experience as well, that when you have your own shop, you have your own office, then came the pandemic, then everything went topsy-turvy.
Mm-hmm.
So when this pandemic came, a lot of businesses closed, a lot of businesses declared bankruptcy. So if you have an not it's pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
then you would still have your business going on. So that's what I'm trying to point out there.
Yeah.
You
Great.
need to be relevant. You need to be, focused on what is it that you can really do, and stay thriving and slaying.
Nice, very nice.
Yeah,
Well, thank you
yeah,
for that bit of inspiration and that great tip because that's really good for people in business and people all around in the world. So, audience, you heard that. She said be relevant all the time. And that's a great business perspective. Listen, audience, thank you for listening. Remember to like, subscribe, and share this to social media and leave a rating and a review. But you can catch me at my latest, doing my latest, if you follow me on Facebook at EJW Coaching, on Instagram at EJW Coaching, and on Twitter at Miss Edna. I want to thank you all, audience, again, and I'll see you soon. And remember what Myrna said, be relevant all the time. Bye for now.
Bye.